This is Gay Cassidy. I'm a licensed liaison here at HQ, and I'm very excited to be reading our mission statement for you. Caritas Family Solutions strengthens the social and emotional well-being of individuals and families in order to create healthy relationships, loving homes, and strong communities. And now, get excited, everybody.
It's time for your Welcome back to CaritasCast. This is Jerica here with my lovely co-host, Brandon. How are you?
I am doing fantastic. It is great to see your smiling face today. We are back. I don't get to see you enough.
No.
One time a month is not enough.
Yeah, we never see each other.
We never do. Whenever Jerica comes into the room, the energy just raises. Everybody smiles a little bit more. We're
smiling on this lovely morning.
We are. You have such a positive energy, and I think it comes through on the podcast. So thank you for doing this.
I hope you guys can hear me smiling, because I am. I'm happy today.
They can hear it and feel it.
Oh, great.
Yes.
This is a hug. I'm giving you a hug.
Yes, and I can't believe it's already August.
It's August.
That this summer has flown by.
I don't remember July much.
Right. I feel like we've had less of a summer because everything's been so rained out, like every weekend, every vacation.
Hot.
And
we've been in the house for a week.
It's like you can cut the air with a knife.
Oh my gosh.
It's one of those deals where if you walk from inside to outside, you're sweating immediately and your glasses get fogged up.
My glasses got fogged up so many times, and I can't walk in the door because I can't see. I'm struggling, but I'm fine now. We're in the 70s. We're fine.
Today it is in the 70s, and we will take this. If all months start off like this, like perfect, like 75, I'll take it.
Maybe that's why I'm smiling. Maybe because I'm not struggling to get inside anymore because I can't see because of the heat, but it's okay.
Yes.
We made it through.
We made it through, and hopefully all of our great foster families are getting a chance to go to the park again.
Yes.
Enjoy this beautiful weather.
The kids can come outside and play for hours without getting hot.
Yeah, and before they go back to school, too, because that is right around the corner. That's crazy, too.
Literally. Well, I'm glad to be back. The show is doing great. We have some good things happening today on the show, so we're excited. We're going to go over some newsletter things. We have some special guests today, so we have some good things.
Yes, and in the mission moment at the end of this show, it's going to blow you away.
Yes.
I'm very excited to share this with everyone. So we have a great show to look forward to. And speaking of great things that have happened, you just had something great happen in your life.
So Madison County just had a great back to school bash for our kiddos. It was July 25th. We had a great outcome. We had hair trims for the kids. We had school supplies for the kids. We had just fun for them and the foster parents to be able to come and take a load off when it comes to buying school supplies. Because we know that that's just like a whole day of trying to get them ready for school. So that's a load off their back. They got their hair trimmed up. So hopefully we, helped them get us jump on getting back to school, and we're excited about it.
And the back to school bash, this is just kind of a way to make it a little easier to get the school supplies.
Yes, I guess it's all in one place.
They're not using their stipend, the money they get to help take care of the kids to buy the supplies.
Absolutely. We got backpacks. We had the school supply list for all the local schools. So we really tried to make sure they didn't have to worry about anything. They came. The backpack was already prepared for them. We had dental safari there, so they got checkups for school. So, because we know that's the hardest thing for going back to school, you got to get your teeth checked, but we understand that, sometimes it's hard to get in the dentist. So we had lots of great things for them. And gladly, Belleville's doing theirs too. I think next week, August 8th. So if anyone wants to help them with theirs, I'm sure it's going to be a blast just like ours was. So can't wait to hear the outcome of theirs.
That's so neat. I just took a call this week from one of our vendors that works with Caritas, who said they've got a bunch of backpacks full of school supplies to drop off. They're going to take them to Royal Heights. So spread the word. Let's get those school supplies to our kids.
Exactly. I wish nothing but the best for Belleville. Ours was great. So, and speaking of back to school, I do have a quote.
Ooh, it wouldn't be a Caritas cast without a Jerica
That's what
quote.
I'm saying. And see, this one is going to be a little good because I just wanted, so we're going back to school. The parents are going to have some switching up to do. So I just want to make sure you know that you're doing great and we see you. So the quote this month is: you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think.
Like it.
So that's for the kiddos. Those are for the foster parents. We're going to have so much change going on. So hopefully that quote just meets you where you need to be.
I love that. Give me that one more time.
Okay, let's repeat it one more time. You are braver than you believe,
braver than you believe,
stronger than you seem,
stronger than you seem,
smarter than you think.
Smarter than I hopefully am smarter than I think, because I don't think I'm very smart. So
you are very smart, Brandon. And this quote is meeting you where you need to be right here.
Well, thank you.
Exactly.
Thank you for sharing that with everyone, and I have something to share with everyone.
Now, okay, let's be real. It wouldn't be CaritasCast without a Brandon joke.
Absolutely.
Okay,
absolutely.
Everybody buckle up, and you better laugh because this is my partner.
Yes. And if you're, disclaimer here really quick, if you're driving your car,
you might want
to pull over before I say this, because you might be laughing too hard to control the vehicle.
Exactly.
So, all right, here we go, folks. Here is the August CaritasCast Brandon joke. What's brown, hairy, and very relaxed? What's brown, hairy, and very relaxed? And I see some people with bad thoughts about this joke right now. Dirty minds. No.
It's all clean, but I'm laughing before he even says the answer.
I was wondering why you were giggling over there. So, what is brown, hairy, and very relaxed? Well, that's a coconut on vacation. Heyo. It's
very positive, but the question can be a little hairy. Did you get that? Did you get that?
I got that.
But I think you're rubbing off on me.
We're having too much fun. I hope I'm rubbing off on you. That's
You're rubbing off on me. Oh my gosh! Thanks, Brandon, for the joke. We love the joke.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And do we have a trivia winner from last month?
We do have a trivia winner. Okay, I just want to stop and again thank everybody who takes the time to email the CaritasCast email with the answers. But we only had one winner. One winner came first.
They were so close this time, like literally like seconds apart. When we give you the trivia question, it's the first person to respond with the correct answer at CaritasCast at caritasfamily.org.
Yes.
And this person just won by a horsehair, barely won.
So we have the winner for July's trivia question is Alice Campbell. She's a nurse at Royal Heights.
Correct, at Royal Heights.
The answer was potato. The first vegetable grown in space?
Yes, the first vegetable ever grown in space was a potato, and Alice Campbell won by like 15 seconds.
Literally.
So congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks for listening, and thank you to everybody that answers those questions. It always blows us away, and everybody always adds a little special message in there like, love the show, keep doing it. So it's very encouraging. Thank you.
I really, really appreciate you guys answering those, and stay tuned because we will have a new one later on in the show. So stay tuned so you can answer this month's question too.
Yep, at the very end, we're going to give you this month's question that we will answer next month. And speaking of new things this month, every month we get a new Caritas Connection.
Yes, the newsletter about the whole agency.
It is, they do such a good job on it. We say it every time, but we got to keep complimenting them, is that this is work they're doing on top of their regular work, and it is super, super professional. And there were some really great things that grabbed me in this edition. I don't want to spoil it for you, so we're not going to read it word for word, but they talk about a medical emergency that happened. So one of our staff people, unfortunately, had a very, very bad medical emergency happen. And her coworkers around her sprung into action immediately and stepped in. And, you know, thank God the staff person is continuing to improve, and they're still with us, but it was the response of the team that really made the difference. So it shows you that it's not just a catchphrase, folks. We really are stronger together.
That's amazing to hear. And we wouldn't know it if we didn't have this newsletter, so I really appreciate them putting that in there.
It was so great to read about it. It was so great to hear about it, but it was so great to read about it, and I hope everybody takes a chance to read that in the newsletter.
Definitely. That's amazing. We also had they talked about Caritas Day, which was July 31st.
Yeah.
So it was hopefully it was a great outcome, a day of
waiting
giving.
On the numbers. Yeah, waiting on the numbers. You know, we always keep our fingers crossed. There was a 3X match this month. So if you donated, or this year, if you donated $25, it actually ended up being a $100 donation. So we eagerly anticipate those numbers, but a big shout out to everybody that helped with it.
Yes.
So those are the staff answering the phones, and a huge shout out to everybody that contributed, made a monetary donation.
Absolutely.
For
we
that.
definitely appreciate it.
Yeah. So, and then also in Caritas Connects, they tell a great story about Jen Douglas, like a day in the life of Jennifer Douglas. It's kind of like a spotlight feature on different staff. And I love it when they do that. So
yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, it gives us insight, a look into other people's work, the stuff they do every day. So that's a lot of fun to read. You definitely want to check that out. And you want to check out the spotlight they do on the YRC, the Youth Residential Center. Big shout out to everybody at the YRC. We love you out there.
I don't think people understand how much they do and what they do. So I think this is a good spotlight to have.
It is really, really awesome. And as always, the newsletter loves to spotlight monthly birthdays.
Oh, yes, they have to put the birthdays in there.
Yes, and we want to do a big shout out to all our August birthday people.
Yes, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday.
Yes, and we made kind of like an executive decision here. We thought, if we're going to shout out the birthdays every month,
we got to pick a person.
We got to pick a person to shout out individually, and they're not going to know that it's coming. So our August birthday shout out goes out to, he's a supervisor out at Royal Heights, Quentin Cloud. On August 19th is celebrating his birthday. So big shout out to Mr. Cloud. He's a great supervisor. He's loved out there at Royal Heights at the YRC. So happy birthday, and happy birthday to everybody that's celebrating this August.
Yes, happy birthday. I hope you have a great birthday. We love to shout you out, and if he's not listening, somebody who's listening, make sure he knows that we shouted him out.
Yeah.
Send it to him.
Yeah,
make sure he knows that he was on CaritasCast.
Yes, and they also always talk about workiversaries.
Yes.
We love workiversaries. We love it when you're sticking with Caritas because the more people that we can retain, the more staff with historical knowledge of Caritas, the better for all of our clients. So we had a really great workiversary this month.
Yes. We actually, sat down with someone who's been here a very long time. So let's just hear what she has to say. Give it up for Jill Buford.
Hey, this is Jill Buford. I'm the Director of Office Administration, and I'm very happy to be celebrating 11 years this August with the agency. The best part of my job is being able to work with so many great people throughout the agency. My position allows me to do that, and I work with all programs, all departments, and I get to meet all of you along the way in solving small problems, big problems, little things for a day, or big things that last a lifetime. The best piece of advice I can give to someone at Caritas is that you are not alone. We are a huge team of people, and we work together every single day. You are never, ever alone at Caritas.
That was really cool. Jill, 11 years of Jill Buford. She does so much with the office and fleet teams and just really the safety committee. So she contributes a lot to the agency.
She does.
And she's my friend. I like talking to Jill every day.
Yes, and I love to hear her on Thunder Thursday talking about all the great things that her team does. So
she does a great job on Thunder Thursday. She really does. And, we got a chance to sit down with Jill and hear about, her work experience.
Yeah.
But we also had a chance to sit down and do an interview with Ashlyn White from the development team.
Absolutely.
And the subject is really got me kind of thrown off because it's August, as we've established.
It's August. It's hot.
It's hot. Yes. Why are we talking about Christmas
because
in August?
It's so amazing.
Christmas is amazing.
We do so good for our kids that we already had to talk about.
We got to start rolling. And it's Secret Santa,
our Secret Santa. Yeah.
Everybody loves Secret Santa. So let's take a second. Let's hear this great conversation that we had with Ashlyn White from Development. Thanks for being with us, Ashlyn.
Thanks for having me, Brandon. I am excited to be here and talk about what we have going on with the development department.
We are excited too. Development is one of the coolest teams that we've got at Caritas because you're really part of every program. You're there to and I love the phrase that you folks use. You're not fundraisers, you're fundraisers. And you really do raise the fun in all the departments. So thank you so much for everything you do to benefit Caritas. You and Ashley are a department of 2 right now, and you're just doing a fantastic job. And before we get into what we're here to talk about, we want to learn a little bit about you. So please tell us a little bit about your background and your Caritas story.
Yeah, absolutely. So I actually come from a background of working at Ben & Jerry's for 10 years. I was a regional district manager. Before that, I was a training and operations manager, so I wrote all of their training programs.
I have to ask, what was your favorite flavor?
I'm a coffee addict, so coffee, buzz, definitely up there for me. Can never have enough coffee.
I'm a fan of fish food.
That's classic.
The PH fish food.
Yes, it's classic.
So good,
Been around since the beginning.
Yeah. So you were with them before you came to us.
Yes, I oversaw stores in Missouri, Florida, and Texas, the last leg of my journey with Ben & Jerry's. And after 10 years, you're just kind of looking for something new to do. I traveled a lot. I was only home maybe 5 days out of the month, so I was looking to settle down a little bit. I happened to see development job for Caritas pop up. I said, that looks like something I could do, and it's a little bit different. One of my aunts actually started in a development department herself, and she's worked her way up, and I've always admired the work that she did for the nonprofit she worked for.
Yeah.
So I interviewed with Ashley, and I thought she was fantastic, and it just seemed like a really good environment.
Well, she is fantastic, and it is a really good environment. So we are so just blessed to have you here. And
I'm blessed to be here, for sure.
Awesome. So we're here to talk about Secret Santa today. And I have to be honest, with it being almost 5,000 degrees outside right now, it feels a little too soon to be talking about Christmas. So why are we starting so early? Tell us about it. Well, first of all, let's say, what is Secret Santa?
Well, you've heard of Christmas in July. Now we're talking about Christmas in August. So you really can talk about any time of the year. And for us specifically, it is called Secret Santa year-round for a reason. So not only does it take a really long time to get gifts for one person. Think about your dad, who you never know what to buy something for. Think about the 1,700 gifts that we're buying. It takes a really long time.
That's a lot of presents.
It is a lot of presents. And there's a lot of hands involved. So you want to make sure the process is done correctly. And it's called year-round because the gifts that we receive, the money that we receive, to ensure that every child does have a magical holiday, it does roll over through the rest of the year. So leftover gifts are used for other celebrations, other birthdays.
Yeah.
Want to make sure year-round you're feeling the love.
That is so neat. So Secret Santa is donating money, donating gifts, or both?
Gift cards, gifts. We have options. So if you're looking to help out a little bit, we do giving tree tags. So we often have businesses set up giving trees in their office spaces. We work to coordinate how many tags they have the capacity to take from us. And those will be specific to certain youth and what they're wishing for the holidays.
I've seen that. So that's the trees with the tags hanging on them. And it says for a boy who is 10 years old, who really likes the St. Louis Cardinals.
Exactly.
That is neat.
So people have the option of buying those specific gifts on those tags or gift cards to have us purchase the items.
Nothing like a good Amazon card.
Exactly. We do have Amazon wish list. So if you visit the Caritas website, there is a ways to help tab, and you can click Secret Santa year round. We have each of our Amazon lists listed by region. So if you, for example, live near the Carterville office, you want to go ahead and navigate to that website, and you can click and find what youth are in your area and what they're looking for. So there are many ways to help.
When I think about it, it is August, and Christmas really is going to be right around the corner before we know it.
One blink away.
Yeah, and that is a ton of kids to buy gifts for. Do we have to kind of scramble towards the end of this, or do we usually have enough gifts to give to all the kids?
So it's a mixed bag, but if we do the process properly, we should never be scrambling. And hopefully we even have a plethora of things left over, but that's why we start so early, so that we don't get into a position mission where anyone's stressed that someone's going to get left behind, because that's the last thing we need.
Well, at Caritas, we're all here because we're serving the mission, and a big part of our mission is caring about kids. And I can just picture so many people listening to the show right now going, how can I participate outside of just buying a gift, which is great. We definitely encourage everybody to grab a tag and buy a gift, but how can you as a Caritas staff member help out Secret Santa?
Sure, there's tons of ways. So if a grabbing tag isn't for you, we accept monetary donations if you would like for us to purchase the gifts directly. We accept gift cards of all kinds. Think about all those teenagers out there that can never pick what they're wanting for Christmas.
I'm the same way. Yes.
So gift cards go a long way.
If you're looking to get Brandon from CaritasCast a gift this year, Amazon is great. Just give me one of those.
Absolutely. Other ways to help, just sharing with your network. Let them know we're hosting this program.
I think that's so important. So just kind of spreading the word. I guess you could do that by just talking to people, or maybe a social media post, or could they repost something that Caritas might
There's
post?
always something that Caritas posts that can be reposted.
Well, that is excellent. So we can help spread awareness. We can donate. Can we help in any other way, like taking the tags to places or helping set up the trees?
Definitely, if you know any businesses that would be willing, if you have any family friends that own a business, anything from 10 tags to 100 tags, everything helps. The one thing we ask is you're mindful of the capacity of the business, because there are times that we have unreturned tags, and like I said, you'd never want a kid to feel left behind. So luckily we do host toy drives, which is another option to suggest for a business, but those toy drives supplement the tags that aren't returned. So we have kind of like a shopping center of sorts that we can pick out toys from to make sure that everyone's getting the gifts they requested for the year.
Very, very cool. So if I'm a Caritas staff person, or if I'm someone from the community that is listening to this right now and I want to get involved like today, who do I reach out to? Where do I get information?
So the easiest thing would be to locate your nearest Caritas office, give them a call. Their area manager will be able to guide you a little bit more, or you can reach out to me directly, ashlyn.white@caritasfamily.org, or you can reach out to our main line and they can get you in contact with me.
Well, fantastic. So everyone out there listening, I know Christmas feels far away, but it really isn't. And if I had 1,700 children living in my house, I think I would just shop all year round. So
Exactly. And we can't forget the SILA program. SILA is also participating. So that is for our homes for adults with the developmental disabilities. They have about 36 residents right now. So they also are needing help to get gifts for all of those residents.
Can't forget about them. They got to have a great Christmas too. Well,
absolutely.
I'm really looking forward to Christmas now. I'm looking forward to this heat ending, really.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's about time. So bring on the presents. I hope we have a great Secret Santa drive this year. Before we let you go, any parting words?
Parting words, and this is the most important thing. If you take nothing else from this, please fill out the in-kind forms when you receive gifts. We have to document every gift, every monetary gift, every gift card that we receive. So please submit those to your area managers and they will get them to me, and we will make sure everyone has a successful holiday season this year.
Fantastic. So Ashlyn White from Development, thank you for being with us.
Thanks so much for having me.
Thank you, Ashlyn.
Thanks.
We really appreciate all the information. I love being able to get our kiddos stuff. So
yeah.
We love it. We love it. We love it. And Development works so hard to make sure that happens. So
they do. They're doing such a great job as fundraisers. Yes. They do a great job as fund with the D raisers, but fundraisers, because they make it a lot of fun around here.
And we definitely appreciate everyone who gives to our Secret Santa and who are able to give some Christmas presents to our kiddos. So we definitely appreciate that.
Absolutely.
And now we've actually came to my favorite part of the show. You know,
it's my favorite part too.
No, listen, it's my favorite.
My favorite. Both of our favorite parts of the show. Yes,
it's time for the mission moment. Yes.
Hello, my name is Lakita Nixon, and I am the Intake Supervisor here at Caritas Family Solutions in the Highland office.
And I am Jackie Becker. I am the Office Program Fleet Coordinator for the Highland office.
As the Intake Supervisor, it is important that my team feels valued and that we take every opportunity we can to celebrate our success.
So we came up with a great idea that we called the Success Shower. So a Success Shower is where we're celebrating the individuals and the successes that they have accomplished by giving them a little bit of a party with decorations, cake, presents, and just letting them know that they are appreciated.
This was a complete surprise to the staff.
We even put a note on the visitation room door stating the fact, do not enter until Jackie or Lakita allow you to.
And when they entered, it was so much fun. We decorated the room, had awesome snacks, and everybody had a smile on their face.
The Intact team during the Success Shower played a very interesting game called Get to Know You Bingo. So they got to know each other individually and learn little fun facts about each other.
As we were playing that game, it was really a bonding experience. There were so many surprising moments that we didn't realize that we didn't know of each other. It really, really brought us close as a team. It was great.
Everybody felt so appreciated and uplifted from this day. We just cannot wait to do this again.
I love my team. I love that day, what took place, and I encourage every supervisor to celebrate their team.
Wow.
That was amazing.
So you can read about that Success Shower in the newsletter. But it was great to hear about it in person. I hope this starts a trend.
Literally.
I hope every program starts to celebrate their success with Success Showers. How do we make that happen?
I don't know. You know what? Next month when we have our team meeting in Madison County, I got to throw it out there.
And
make sure to throw it out there. Everyone do it. At your monthly meetings, make sure you tell your staff, and that's what we need to do.
The next HR team meeting is actually canceled because we're going to go out together and celebrate our successes. So it's kind of our little version of the Success Shower, but I'm going to bring it up at the next big HR meeting and say we should do this for every program. Just a great opportunity to high five each other because we're going to have challenging days. We're going to make mistakes. We're going to have failures, but we got to make sure we key in on our successes.
Absolutely.
And we got to celebrate those successes and keep encouraging people. So, and speaking of being encouraged, I am just so encouraged by everybody that answers these trivia questions. So do we have a new one now?
All right, guys, are we ready for our trivia question for August? Let's get
do
ready.
it.
I'm so excited.
Okay.
So this one might be easy. So you might want to get your fingers ready. You might want to get your email already up because the answer might be.
This is going to be a speed thing.
Yes.
Most people are going to know the answer. They just got to answer it first.
They just got to answer it first. Okay. The trivia question for August. Who wanted you to shake your groove thing?
Ooh.
Let me repeat it.
Okay.
While they're typing, let me repeat it. Who wanted you to shake your groove thing?
Oh, okay. We got a whole lot of people Googling right now, I think, too.
Exactly. They're Googling. They're like, I remember. There's probably a whole lot of people singing it in their heads right now, but who sung it to us?
Shake your groove thing, shake your groove thing, and da-da.
There you go.
I think I just sang for the entire agency.
That's what I'm saying. Everyone, that was in their head already, but then now I can hear them right now. Who sung it? Who sung it? Who sung it? Who sung it? Okay. Now let's send the email. Let's see. So we can shout you out next episode and let you know who won. So
CaritasCast at CaritasFamily.org.
Yes.
Send us an email. We will be checking them.
Yes, we will check them, shout you out. I love them. I love all the responses.
Yeah, and now it's come to my least favorite part of the show.
I hate this part.
Yeah.
Because then I won't get to see you for a very long time.
It's going to be a whole nother. We just need to FaceTime more often.
Yeah.
Like midweek FaceTimes.
Literally.
I'm okay with that. That means it's time to say goodbye, folks.
Yes, it's time to say goodbye. But we had a great show. We had lots of guests this show. And I hope you enjoyed them, hearing the mission moment, hearing about all the things that we do and different things that we do with the agency. So
it was fun. It was great. It was fun. You always make it fun.
Yeah. Well, Brandon, you make it. Behind closed door, Brandon is amazing. So everyone want to shout Brandon. When you see Brandon, make sure you shout him out for the podcast because he's amazing.
I love a good high five, too.
Literally.
All right, folks. Well, we will see you next month in September. The kids will be back in school. The weather will be changing. The leaves will be changing.
Yes,
I'm looking forward to
outside. Yes.
Yes, it is. All right. So we'll see you next time, folks.
All right. See you. Bye-bye.